Good evening, Praveen sir. So, Praveen sir, I wanted to ask you, what do you think, or what is your view on nature as an educational subject for children?
So let me share one story first, right? It's a nice little story. Mm. This guy was sitting in Once in Nature, a small restaurant, nice restaurant in the mountains, Once in Nature. And that restaurant is different because it's the place where you will find people from at least 8 to 9 countries at a time every night, almost every night. Those people were staying in Himalayas every night. So I remember someone sharing a story with me that it's just 100 years ago in Australia or New Zealand, that part of the world, just few hundred years ago, this was the scenario. It was like family sitting together next to the fire, and the girls and the boys, small girls, boys, uh, just appreciating fire, appreciating silence, appreciating good talk or good music, and all the elder people talking and sitting and appreciating silence and good, nice family time. And early in the morning, then the girls and the boys, the small girls and the boys, they used to collect the fire, and they used to put the fire in the garden and understand the whole cycle and the recycling of life, which is nature. Sometimes when you say, sometimes when people say that I'm going to Himalayas and I want to connect with the nature, we need to understand that we are also the nature. We are not different from nature. Right? You're also nature. So there's no logic of you saying that I'm connecting with nature. So you are the nature. Who are you? We're the nature. You're not nature yet. Mm. And I understand this is not nature. I understand this is plastic. I understand this sofa is not nature. You're nature. You're nature. Now coming to your core question, I think time has come where the education about conservation of nature, not nature, conservation of nature, how we are going to conserve, how we are going to preserve the nature, including us, and also the nature, including. Don't you feel that the human beings, the like there are so many distinct animals in the jungle, in the city, the animals are living called humans. They also need some kind of preservation or conservation. I think we are the only species on the planet Earth who has one button which can kill the entire, all of the species. Right? You get my point? So it's very important. If the question is this, that yes, it is important for all the countries. I'm not talking about one country. I'm talking about all the countries, and a few countries are already very aggressive in this. I remember studying a very nice article that there's an improvement in 67% in depression in New Zealand in one open blind study where they decided to prescribe tree hugs for a 3 to 6 month tree hugs. Okay. Other one, tree hugs. Only hugging, going and every day and hugging tree. Like every day you take medicine, every day go hug tree. 67% decrease in depression. We'll not go in depression in deep because depression is a very subjective subject. It's a very nonsense. Doesn't make any concept to me. We'll not talk today. I will stick to your question only. So yes, education about preservation of nature has to be from nursery. I think that should be the first subject in the school before ABCD or before 1, 2, 3 or before science or constitution. Because ABCD, I understand we need for the language. Science and constitution, I understand we need to create the bridges. I understand the botany to understand the agriculture. I understand cells to understand the biology and doctor. But all this is nonsense if you don't understand the nature. Nature has to be from the day one in this, just not in one school or the school of India, school of Maharashtra, school of India. I'm talking about school of Homo sapiens, the global school.
Thank you, Praveen sir.